Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to teach you how to cook okra soup step by step. This is for beginners, though there are so many ways to cook okra, but this is the easiest way to start it. So first of all, whatever protein you're going to use, you just put it in your pot. This is just to steam it first, and the purpose of steaming is just for it to have taste. Though people do differently, but this is the best way I learned from my mother while growing up how to cook. So you blend your peppers, the pepper mix you're going to use, and you take some of it for the protein just to have it that spicy taste. The truth is that even though you're going to put everything later, the background, the beginning, whatever you use for your chicken is what is going to, whatever you use for your protein, it must not be chicken. Whatever protein source you prefer using, you have to do it this way because it gives it that taste. So you cover it after putting everything, your salt, your seasoning cube, your pepper, and let it steam for just 1 minute. And this is it. After 1 minute, the water, it has released its own water, right? Yeah, so at this point I added my stockfish, and this is the boned stockfish. You can use any type of stockfish, the head, the whatever you want to use, and this is only for taste as well. So put your stockfish, and the reason why I'm putting the stockfish this is because it doesn't take time to cook okra soup, that's for a fact. So put the water. Now this is the water. You see the water is at the same level with the proteins. All right, let it cook, and as that is cooking, this is our ugu, and I washed it off the camera, so I'm going to slice it myself. And this is our okra. I'm going to also slice that off the camera. So after that, this is like 8 minutes later, come to check our proteins, and our proteins are ready. Now I took it off the fire with the same pot. I put my oil. It does not take time for you to cook okra soup. That is it. So if you are watched to this point, please remember to share this video, like this video, comment, and tell me if this is your method or the other method. There's so many methods to cook normal okra soup. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and click on the subscription button. Thank you so very much. So the rest of the blended pepper mix we used earlier, you put it in your oil. Guys, don't bleach your oil, just leave it for 1 minute. It's okay, let it heat up a bit. Now this is locust beans. It's not everybody that use locust beans, but if you do use locust beans, it is fine. It's very proteinous and it's very healthy. Then you put your seasoning cube and stir it, let it just mix up a bit. Stir it a bit, and we are almost done with our cooking. It doesn't take time. If you are a bachelor, if you are someone if you're not even a Nigerian and you've never eaten okra before, this video is just a guide for you to do this in your own way. Okay, so this is 3 minutes later. We'll let the everything to just cook a bit, and we'll pour in the proteins that were already cooked. This is our shell periwinkle. This is my first time of using it to cook okra soup. I use it for vegetables and other things, and to my surprise, it came out really nice. If you want to use the other one, the already processed one is still very okay. So once you put in your crayfish, the quantity that is enough for you, then just stir it for a mix and cover your pot and let it cook. So I left it to cook for 5 minutes, and after 5 minutes, guys, as you can see, our soup is already looking really nice. And if you were in my kitchen at this point, guys, the aroma it was nose blinding. So At this point I'll have to put the okra. I chopped my okra in two different ways. There's this one, this is the big one, Hidabasi calls it capital investment, and this is the smaller one. So now the smaller one will go in first for 3 minutes. So once you put in the okra, for just leave it for 3 minutes, you come back for the second part. If you feel like stirring it together, mixing it is fine. If you don't feel, just cover the pot half and let it cook. And here we are, 3 minutes later. Our okra, you can see, is really mixed, really good. Now you put the second portion of the okra, and this one is just for 1 minute. Why I try to give you the timing is because I know some people haven't really cooked okra for the first time, so this is just a guide. Okay, so you stir it together, mix it together, and leave it for just 1 minute. And at this point, if you want to add extra crayfish, you can add your extra crayfish or any seasoning cube or salt. I added extra crayfish for my own flavor. Yeah, so just 1 minute later, this is it. Our soup is ready, guys. It doesn't even take anything to cook okra. And you put your okra, if you're using okra or Uziza, the two leaves we use to cook okra soup majority of the time. It's okra or Uziza leaves. So I used okra, very fresh okra. You can see how fresh it is and how green it is, and this is how it's coming out from the fire as well. So guys, if you have watched to this point, thank you for sticking around. Please don't forget to like this video, comment, tell me if this is your own way. I really want to hear from you guys. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. So that is it. Our soup is ready, and I had mine with curry. If you cook your okra and it's not looking this fresh, guys, you did not cook it very well. Honestly, it has to be this fresh. And see you in my next video, guys.